Imagine being like, I fucked Gunna.
Nigga, I gotta have a knife in jail. I could not, bro.
Niggas in jail like, yeah, I buttered your ass up, nigga.
Bread and butter, huh?
Welcome back, Last Word fam. It's your boy Curly J.
It's your boy Jalen.
It's your boy Chief Neef.
And we are back with another episode where the conversations are real,
Raw.
And motherfucking uncut.
I think I'm going to hand the agenda to Jalen today, man. What we got?
Me? Man, well, we do have a little pop culture episode, but before we kind of like get deep into the pop culture episode, I do want to start off the video by saying a big condolences to Jacky Oh and
Jacky Oh's
her
family.
Yeah, her family as well. DC Young Fly, their kids. I believe they had 3 girls. It's very sad. I believe that all the girls are pretty young. Like I don't think any of them are over the age of 10.
I think the oldest is maybe 6.
Yeah, it got to be like 6. Like she's not that old. So very, very sad story. They are alleging that she was in Miami getting cosmetic, a mommy makeover surgery, and I guess there was probably complications with the surgery. That's what's being reported right now. So yeah, it's just a very sad thing, and I just want to first send out condolences to the family, and I do kind of want to talk about it a little bit. Like, can y'all imagine the mental and the headspace that DC is in right now? Like, I just couldn't even fathom. It.
For someone to die in a way that one, like you're thinking, you're like this probably had a situation went. She said she's gonna get a mommy makeover. Y'all been talking about it. Okay, cool. She better go down there. You know what I'm saying? Go do her thing. You probably texting her like, okay, like
good luck.
Like, good luck type shit. Like, okay, like
see you when you get out.
Yeah, like hit me up when you out. Like, let me know if you're good and shit. And then next you know, later on, because I don't know how he found out of some shit, but like, God forbid you look at your phone, you just scrolling like in between shoots or comedy shows, and you just see on Shade Room, your wife is gone or your girl is gone. You know what I'm saying? And to think about that shit, bro, and now you're a single dad with 3 girls, and also the oldest one is 6. And they have like a recent one that I think's up to not even 1 or 2.
I'm not even gonna remember their mom.
Yeah, like that's tough, bro. Like that's a mental toll that I don't wish on anyone, bro.
And she was only 32. She was very young.
Very young.
Were they married or no?
No, they were just dating. Yeah.
Yeah, because they met off what? Wildin' Out, right?
Yeah, she was a Wildin' Out girl. And that's the craziest thing, and that's why I feel like it kind of did hit a little bit. I mean, of course, like us being from Atlanta and shit like that, DC Young Fly, we know about him. But it's the fact that I grew up on like Wildin' Out. Like I remember seeing her. I remember seeing him on Wildin' Out. So it's just like knowing and remember like watching these people. It's just like, damn, like,
bro.
The way how she died too was just kind of sad. Like you don't ever want to hear somebody dying off of something like that. Yeah. Like it's just like, damn. Yes, it sucks. But because of what I just said, you don't want nobody dying off of something like that. Does that change our views on cosmetic surgery?
I saw one comment. It was a guy who was just like, man, leave y'all bodies alone, man. Just leave that shit up. Let's just be natural, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no problem with being natural.
But I mean, you can say that, but yes. I mean, let's not act like this is brand new, though. This is just someone that like is well known in society. You feel me? Like there's other cases and there's a plethora of cases that this shit has happened before. So it's not like it's a new thing. It's just something that's recent, that's in our face, and that's why people are questioning it.
And you can have complications with all surgery.
Yeah, like all surgeries, no matter what, have a high enough risk.
Yeah,
because even anesthesia, the shit that sets you down. If they give you too much, like if they give you the wrong amount, you can die. So anything technically is a risk at surgery. So I'd say this. I'd say we do got to increase the body positivity level to where people don't think that they should have to go get cosmetic surgery. Yeah. But I also want to put the other fact of I don't see like I don't even think that it was on some she hates her body. She just wanted to tweak a couple things. You feel me? And I understand that and I see that viewpoint. But
especially somebody who has kids.
Exactly, bro. 3 kids?
Yeah.
3 kids, and that niggas are like kind of back to back, low key. Like, ain't no space to recover. So I understand why she would do that. Because I mean, okay, like let me just fix up a couple of things, and it's a quick little cosmetic surgery. People do it all the time. It's called a mommy makeover. That shit is normal. So I mean, I say, does it change my views? It doesn't change my views because I've always known this was a risk. But it just kind of leaves that alert to the sense of like, okay, if there's an alternative, let's look at the alternative first. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's always an alternative.
Yeah, there's always an
Go
alternative.
to the gym, but it's like at the end of the day, I mean, not everybody's going to choose that route. That's number one, and number two, technical difficulties. Give us 1 second. Thank you. But also too, what was I about to say? Just like what I said earlier, there's complications with all surgery, so you can't really blame just like this one heightened one that we are seeing because of how well known she is kind of on social media to be the reason why, oh no, nobody should have cosmetic surgery. Because also too, some people need cosmetic surgery. Let's say you get burned. Let's say
you're on 600-pound life and you can't move anymore.
Like you get into a bad accident. There's a lot of stuff that happens that some people need it other than just like a mommy makeover for sure. So yeah, I don't think that we should just be blaming cosmetic surgery whatsoever.
Do you blame the doctor though? A little bit.
I don't even want to say you can blame the doctor because also at the end of the day,
every surgeon has a chance.
He knows the risk as well, and she knows. I'm pretty sure he told her of the risk because he has to. And then secondly, with every surgery, there's always going to be that something that you just may not know. Like there could have been something like an underlying issue with her that he honestly just did not know, and that was found out, and she probably didn't know. And so when she had the surgery,
and
messed up.
You can also think about it like this. You can't really blame the doctor because one, like you said, they know it's procedure to notify them of all the risk, and two, if you want to blame him, then every doctor that's had a bad surgery is in the sense of, oh, he's having a heart transplant. There's a chance that you. I mean, I know that's more severe, but if the person dies, now you're gonna blame the doctor. Like no surgery is 100% safe, so therefore. I mean, you're going in with the risk regardless.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they signed plenty of paperwork.
You signed plenty of paper. You read all that shit. It's everywhere.
Now, I got a question, though.
What?
Would y'all still go to a surgeon that has killed somebody or has, I don't want to say has killed somebody, but has died with them under their supervision?
You wouldn't know.
No, you would know, bro.
No, you would know. Because I'm saying, like, let's say it was now you know this doctor. So
yeah, you know this doctor.
Yeah, I've already announced his name. And let's say, like, Dr. Miami, for instance, right? He had surgery. He's such a well-known person. If Dr. Miami were to have somebody have passed away under him cutting them, I don't think that people want to go to Dr. Miami. Like, that's what I'm just saying. Like, me personally.
I think no one's died from Dr. Miami.
I don't know.
From a cosmetic surgery.
Let's search that up really quickly.
Because I'll be honest with you. I think you'd be surprised more than you know. But like I said, this is someone that is prominent in society. And even regardless of that, I mean, that shit happens. Like, sadly, but it happens.
Yeah.
Not every surgery is gonna go well. There's gonna be people that died from doctors, but I wouldn't say it's the doctor's fault. It's just the fact of no surgery is 100%. So when you say like, oh, would I go to a doctor that I know that someone has previously died from having surgery for them? Yes. And it's not the fact of, oh, I think this doctor is shitty. Like, if he's a good doctor, but one, you know what I'm saying, one surgery didn't go well, or a couple surgeries didn't go well, I mean, shit, it's a fucking risk. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, fuck it. I'd say it wouldn't change. It wouldn't change my answer. It would kind of raise an eyebrow. I understand that point, but
I would lie if I said it would have. I would be like, is there any other surgeons? I would lie. Yeah. But also, too, I'm reading now, BBLs are considered one of the deadliest plastic surgeries. Every
BBL or every like Jello shot that girls have, you know, they have to take that shit out their ass like at a certain age, because it's a health risk later on in life. All that shit's a health risk.
I wonder if like, okay, when girls get like boob jobs, right, and then they have kids, like, do they still produce milk? I've always wondered that. Why are you making that face? Is that not a valid question?
That shit might be tainted.
That's what I'm like. Do you feed your kid that milk?
Seen the implant that they put in there?
Yeah,
it's like jelly.
So like, do you have to get rid of your? I don't know. That's a good question. We should have a plastic surgeon on this podcast.
They got jelly flavored milk.
Yeah, no. That milk can't be good. I don't think I want to feed my baby that milk.
It's like silicone.
Yeah. So it's like silicone, which could be made in China, and then my baby over here drinking natural milk. What's that?
Nah, you probably got to get like some
like formula.
Yeah.
You can't breastfeed that motherfucker with them fake ass implants in.
Yeah, that's well. Also, okay. Back on to the whole Jacky O thing though. Did y'all see about what B-Simone posted?
Oh yeah, let me intro that. So you know what I'm saying? It's not like an interview, but we all talking type shit. Anyways though, but B-Simone, she posted recently on her story saying that we're not gonna hear from her if we're not in her close friends and shit like that. And she dropped a link to join her close friends. Like it's basically like gonna be a membership to see more in her life. And people were saying and making a whole Twitter thread about it and saying that she's kind of capitalizing on the passing of Jacky O and kind of using it as now join my exclusive shit to see how like the behind the scenes of like me mourning, or, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a BS, which I don't think, if I'm giving my honest opinion, I think it was bad timing.
I agree with that.
I think it was bad timing.
Yes, I say the same
but
thing.
I understand the concept.
I don't think that she meant it in that way.
I don't think she did,
Yeah.
and I think she should have fucking thought it out first. I mean, she might have asked some other people, and maybe those other people agreed that okay, it was like okay, but damn, that's some badass timing.
When you read verbatim what she said, I can see how somebody will post that and be like, yes, I'm only posting my close friends, so if you want to, subscribe. But I agree with you. I think the timing of it, and then some of the emojis that she used.
She said during this time.
Yeah, it was like the prayer hand and stuff like that. I was like, okay, it did look a little terrible, but I did not think that she meant it in a way. You feel me? Like, I don't think that she meant it in like, oh, I'm capitalized off my friend, you're going to see my grieving. I don't think that that's how she meant it. Because I don't even think she's probably showing her grieving process on the close friends. I think that she just, because she's always been promoting. That's another thing. She always promotes like her close friends. I've been on her page before, and it's like paid $10 to join my close friends. So this is nothing new.
So it is just bad timing.
It's just terrible timing. And then people also probably on her page more because they know how close her and DC and Jacky O is.
So she like, let me take advantage of it and try to. That's like greedy as hell.
It's greedy, but also too, I don't think that she meant it in that way. I just think that it was just.
But if you're self-aware, right, and you put the prayer hands,
she probably feeling grief as well. So
yeah,
she should feel even worse than some of the people that are subscribing to her shit or like trying to pay to get in.
That's the difference. I think now also the fact that like, because I don't think she meant it in an ill way. So now that society twisted it that way, and I feel like now like she probably saw it like that way. Like I feel like she feels 20 times worse.
Yeah.
Like, because now you're adding on the grief, and now you're seen as society as, oh, you're benefiting off your friend's death. Mm-hmm. Man, that's a different type of toll on you.
I agree. I just think that it was all in kind of like, it was just terrible timing altogether. I don't think that she said anything wrong, because when I actually read it, I think that is like something that somebody would be like, okay, I'm not posting on my main story. If you really want to see my life, pay the $10 and join my close friends. I've seen a lot of celebrities do that nowadays.
Well, I'm not surprised though. I'm gonna be honest with you that the internet took it that way. I feel like when you get up to a good stance, a high stature in society. Damn, I can't talk. Everything that you put or post in the action is under a magnifying glass.
You gotta think, bro.
And niggas will analyze the littlest things that you do and blow it out of proportion. So I think that's also just another act of, I mean, she knows that she has a name in society. So, I mean, I can't cap. There's no way that she didn't think that this shit would happen. That this shit would have happened. The way that was posted. If you look over that shit twice, someone that you know that people blow up your shit so like when she said she didn't shower, that shit was a big ass thing.
I think that was on purpose.
No, I know, Jalen, but that's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she said, if you are not on my close friends, you are not going to see much of my life during this time. Close friends, I love you. Thank you for being a safe space. With the prayer hands and the heart.
During this time.
Grieving.
You could have changed, so you're grieving. You could have changed it.
I feel like if she would have said at this time. I think that during is really that one word.
That's why people ran with it, bro.
It's that one word, because I honestly don't think that she meant it in that way.
It didn't.
But
wording is everything.
The wording is everything. Yeah, she worded it terribly. Because like, she's always promoted it. If she would have said at this time, like, I'm not posting my main story at this time right now. If you want to see my life, choose my close friends. And if she would have taken the prayer emoji, I would have said also too. She would have just done the heart. But yeah, I don't think she meant it in that way altogether.
Nah, she's a good girl.
What about Azalia Banks?
Azalia Banks. We gotta talk about this really quickly. I'm gonna read it.
I haven't even read it. I don't even like that book, but the fact that I've even seen it.
So basically, Azalia Banks is this kind of like dance music celebrity. Like she makes. She's not a choreographer, but you know, like the oons music, kind of like how Drake did. She's like one of the cultivators of that type of music, and she's always in like some drama. And I guess that she was on Wild and Out at one point, and she and DC Young Fly got into it. Basically, he said like she had metal in her teeth, and she made a joke about him, and she just said, "Damn, DC Young Fly spent years disgusting." Disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as joke pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness onto women, perfectly secure in their own skin. First of all, that's crazy. But anyway, say what you want about my tears. They are pure tears of rage and not at all a sign of weakness. Because in the end, I won. I am happy. I cried and moved on. That Jacky Oh girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself. And the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azalia Banks ugly on national television with a bunch of black people laughed. And ironically, dead at 32, exactly on my 32nd birthday, May 31st, 2023, in Miami, Florida. You niggas are going to learn to stop fucking with me. That is crazy. She said, I don't think that anyone gets how much press from that episode derailed the success of Anna Wintour. I guess that's the song she had.
Look at damn.
She said, I came to sing my song and go home and only at the request of my label. Then the stupid, this is covered up. The shade room covered it up, so I don't know what she said. The stupid blank queens on stage behind me basically making a mockery of it being a quote unquote gay song. Fake voguing behind me in their do-rags like they are some raging homosexuals. That thorn in the side is finally out. No way in hell I was blessed with the gifts that many talent and beauty to be cultural punching bags for the cast of opinions who won't have a pot to piss in if they didn't have the court of social media addicts to gesture for. I do this in real life. Ooh, I ain't gonna say that word.
Nigga, fuck the rest of that shit.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Going off rip. One, no one even. I can't cap. I don't know who the fuck she was.
She's really not that popular.
I don't know who that is still to this day.
But she hurt as fuck.
Like I had to do some googling like who she was, and then like I like listened to one song.
Like that was a while ago. If she said Jacky Oh was on it too, right?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Nigga, that's a while. You still on that?
But she still heard about that.
Like,
but don't that kind of sound like some voodoo stuff? Like she purposely tried to like. Is that just me or am I taking it too deep?
Bro, she going
like,
to, I ain't gonna lie, off that message, she going to hell. That story, you going to hell. Bro, you posted on your story that you happy that a mother of 3 is dead.
No, DC Young Fly better than me, bro.
Nah.
I'll get up all my family and more.
Bro, in that state of mourning too, and then I see that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man, that's a problem. You gonna see me. Man. You're not gonna see me, but you're gonna see my female friends for sure.
Bro, then she was like,
they're rocking your shit.
What the fuck does that got to do? Like, she tried to bring in like it. I guess you do some voodoo, like, oh, it happened on this day at this time. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Don't got shit to do with nothing, bro.
No, but okay, that's what she's trying to tie it in though. That like the universe is always working for her. She, I guess, probably like cursed energy against him. That's some
type of religion.
Yeah, because
spiritual.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Because I'm like on her birthday, 32nd. On the like her 32nd birthday, I'm like that's like,
it was meant to be.
Yeah,
she was meant to die on this.
And that's why she made that whole like Instagram story because it's like so coincidental.
You know what bothers me too is the fact that she said, like poor Jacky O, that she must have been so insecure about her body because of DC. So now you're saying, oh, he's the reason why his girl died. She went to, like there's so much about that.
There's too many levels to that.
What's wrong with you, man?
I want to hear the joke that this man made that was so bad.
I just told you it was literally like not that bad. It was about like she made a joke at him. You know how Wild and Out go.
But that's what I'm saying. You know how Wild and Out. You signed up for it.
You're not different.
Yes, bro. If I get out, if Wild and Out call me, I know I'm getting roasted by DC. I already know that off rip. That's him. That's you.
And then that's the show. It's not even just DC.
Everyone
You're getting roasted by everybody. Yeah.
Bro,
she holding on to a grudge of a show that she signed up for that does exactly what happened. Like you're getting
it's a roast battle.
It's a roast battle. It's a roast show. Lord, Nick Cannon, please say a prayer and go to somebody because I hope you ain't say nothing to her. Lord, I hope he ain't say nothing to Izzy.
Bro, imagine her family seeing that shit.
Let me stop talking about her. Actually, I don't need nothing.
This is the only publicity that this bitch has had in years, and I guess I use that word because she's ass, bro. You're an asshole.
This ain't no good publicity.
You an asshole. Oh my goodness.
Man, I ain't want to give her no more.
I ain't got no words for that motherfucker. Bro, the more you read it, I was getting hot. Yeah. I don't even know these niggas. Like that's tough, bro. Man, she need to go to the church. She need a hand.
That thing still high. He's still going.
She need a hand on her head.
He like DC. I'll fight her for you.
Bro, kids, I don't get why like a joke can generate that much hatred over time that you're saying that you're glad that someone died.
You want to know why? Because that must be a real big insecurity for her. Must have been her teeth.
That's what I'm saying. She real hurt. Whatever he said, that shit hit rock bottom.
Like she probably been hearing that joke for years. And I guess like
cup spilled over.
Yeah, cup spilled over then. But I'm just like,
you know what bothers me too though? It's the fact that you said that she probably made a joke too. Cause you know how it is. We roast, you roast. This nigga, I don't even think that nigga remembered you on that episode. Probably.
I'm pretty sure he don't even remember the joke. That's the
He don't remember the joke. He probably don't remember the episode.
Yeah.
He probably got to look that shit up on Google. And he was like, oh, regular routine. But you not, man. You a groupie for that shit, bro. She just want attention because her career is dying. No one knows who the fuck she is. And now she want a little publicity. But damn, she an asshole. I ain't got nothing but dislike for that motherfucker. I put 2 on you. No doubt.
I put you.
We got
I'm gonna start doing that. I put you.
All
right, but let's go into some little lighter.
Okay, y'all want to talk about how? If I can remember off the top of my head,
Shit, Gunna drop.
That's all. Yeah.
Woo! Come on, that bread and butter. Y'all know what it is, man. I think that song was one. First of all, I'm glad the Gunna you back and you making music, man. We miss you, bro. Hey, we're not from the streets. I don't give a fuck what happened in that trial, nigga. Keep on dropping.
He ain't snitch on me.
Respectfully. That song was I get that shit a vibe, bro.
It was a good first song back.
We ran that shit real quick. I'm giving that like a 9. I'm bopping it.
I give it like 8.8.
8.5.
Yeah.
He picked up where he left off, like in the terms of good music. It was like, you know what I'm saying? But
I thought it was a good first song back.
And he explained himself, like, bro.
Yeah.
It was a storyline song too.
Yeah.
So like, even
it wasn't even like no like.
It's not like a dancey club song, like
or
it's
a street
just
nigga shoot him up, bang bang. It had a message to it.
He was defending himself. He was talking his ish. He literally said in the song, he said like, let's this shit has gone off track. Let's get it back off track. Get it back on track. Yeah. So basically saying like, okay, like this false narrative like on me. Is that like let's get back to the regular scheduled programming, which means some more music from Gunna. Yay!
Okay, groupie.
Oh yeah, nigga.
I was about to say that nigga came out like Gucci Mane. He came out like a different nigga. That nigga is skinny now.
That nigga
real,
bro. He is skinny. I'm like, bro,
that nigga neck the same size as mine.
That gym diet is crazy.
I don't think that nigga was in the gym. I think that nigga was starving.
I mean, not that gym diet. I mean the jail diet.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If you come out of jail fat, there's something wrong with you.
No, you wasted your sentence.
Because hey,
you wasted your sentence if you come out of jail fat.
God forbid I go to jail. I'm coming out that bitch swole.
No, for real.
You ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah, I'm like, what? You got time passing.
Well, that and just
you ain't got no phone.
What about getting shanked? If you in that gang life.
That should make you go to the gym even more.
Oh, for real. You got to build up the muscles to fight off all them 4 niggas who are trying to tie you down to that bed and fuck you.
You're wild. Imagine though. Imagine. I'm sick.
Imagine being like, I fucked Gunna.
Nigga, I gotta have a knife in jail. I could not, bro.
Niggas in jail like, yeah, I buttered your ass up, nigga.
Bread and butter, huh?
No.
I buttered them cheeks up, nigga.
Buttered them cheeks. No. Like that bread and butter.
Oh, that is so sick.
Hey, yo.
Nah, the song was hard. I think he had a few disses in there. What y'all think?
Yes.
I think there were some dishes, but okay, the rap bar, I cannot remember off the top of my head.
He's trying to say that he worked for like a rat or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically saying like QC, like Lil Baby.
And niggas were trying to say it's Lil Baby. That nigga literally said in the comments, it was not he's not talking about Lil Baby. So before we go off of that narrative, that bro cleared it in the comments with academics.
Yeah.
So who y'all think he's talking about then?
Bro, it could be so many people you talking about.
I mean, he also said too, he was like, there's niggas snitching how you think we got snatched, which is true. Like, so even before the Gunna case, like people said that he was snitching. I mean, how the fuck did the like the cops did just burst into that shit randomly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm basically saying that there was already snitches.
There was someone already snitching in the group.
You know, they said that there was somebody doing like not witness protection, but somebody, yeah, like had been in his camp for like over 10 years, just collecting undercover,
in their shit. So therefore, like, if you're really being honest, I mean, and I know all the rappers and shit, like, oh, we don't like snitches, blah blah. Like, I understand the code, and I don't even think those niggas are gonna listen to Gunna. I'll be honest with you. I think the only one that can clear Gunna's name is really Thug.
Let's be honest right now. Do y'all think he snitched?
No one knows, bro. I don't think so.
It's not about do you know or not. It's your opinion.
He had to snitched as in the midst of crimes. I don't think so.
And really quickly, and I'm sorry to cut you off. And the only reason I'm gonna go based off of this, do you think that he snitched when he said that YSL is I think he said it was like a gang? Yeah.
That's not snitching.
It's fucking common knowledge. We knew that shit was a gang. Bruh, you can't even say that it's not a gang because the fact that y'all niggas had about 600 guns in that house that got captivated. You're all niggas.
I mean, you can't say that. White people got about 600 guns in their house too.
White people, key word. Jalen, in this world of society, nigga.
No, that's true.
Come on, let's be honest. They gonna call me a thug because I had dreads. I'm black and big. Like, come on. Like, let's be honest. Let's just be honest. So the fact of like, I don't think you saying that is even snitching. And I think that whole gang code of snitching is kind of stupid to me anyways. Cause I understand the, you know, your word is your bond. So like if you say, you know, like when you join, like, okay, don't do it. But when it starts involving kids, like, okay, for Dirk-Yo example, his dad, if I'm remembering right, his dad actually didn't snitch and just served a sentence in jail, right? But thinking about that shit, his dad has Dirk, obviously, and you gonna keep your word and not kind of be there for your kid during their kind of formative years.
I disagree.
Because of a group you joined to do illegal activity. Like, you know, like
I disagree with you. I feel like you know what you're signing up for when you join a gang. If you do crimes and you do different things and you know how the gang works. I'm sorry, in gang culture, the biggest culture that even everybody, me not even being in a gang, knowing is you don't snitch. That's gang culture 101. Yeah. So if you sign up for a gang, you're committing crimes or you're helping with crimes or whatever. I think it is kind of weird that, okay, yes, you do have a kid at home and stuff like that. I'm not getting that wrong. But you know what you signed up for at the end of the day. So for you to like snitch to me is kind of...
So with that angle, right? Corny. With that angle, right?
Yeah.
Say this is say this is your family.
Mm-hmm.
Say you got two kids. Got a girl at home, you know what I'm saying? And then you're facing either 15 fucking years or 3 years with house arrest or probation, whatever the fuck these niggas say. What the hell you doing, Jay, on the snitch? I'm not saying, like, I understand the not snitching thing. Like, I understand that code, and I think if you sign up for that, I get all that. But niggas can say that shit until you're in that fucking predicament. That's what be pissing me off the most. It's the niggas that, like, there's niggas like Dirk and all the other rappers that, okay, they serve the sentence, they shut their mouth. Okay, you can talk. But the little Jimmy that listens to fucking rap music, that listens to the rap culture that says don't snitch, and you never had to face a jail sentence and work and fight for your life in there, and then you're saying, oh, a nigga shouldn't snitch. You should shut the fuck up. You don't even know that life. You see what I'm saying? That's what be bothering me the most. So what would you say in that search? Like, you gotta put yourself in those shoes before you say, "Oh, no."
Am I allowed to talk now? Thank you.
Gotta look passionate,
Jalen. What you want to do? Because when you're in those shoes, okay. But anyway, no. What I was about to say is, honestly, though, when it comes to that, this is how I feel about it. Okay. The only time I will ever snitch if it has nothing to do or involve me in whatever the crime or whatever charges are related to that situation. But if you are affiliated in the gang and you did have some type of help with it, I'm not going to be snitching on homeboys or whatever. Because at the end of the day, the way how the justice system works is all about trying to get that one person and trying to get them conviction rates up. That's all it's about. They're always out for somebody. Kind of the same thing with Gunna. Gunna's a perfect example of this. They're here for Thug right now. They're here for Thug and probably a few other higher ups in that whole RICO case that's going against Thug. And they're all trying to convict. My thing is, if Gunna, I don't know the whole situation, but if Gunna did have some situations that happened inside that situation with Thug and he was involved with it, then I'm sorry. I think it is a little corny to snitch if you were working with it and you were a part of it all together. I think it's corny to kind of snitch on people. Not saying that Gunna did. I'm just using a quick example right now. But hold on, I'm not done. But now, let's say, for example, like somebody like 6ix9ine, right? 6ix9ine was saying that they were doing stuff to his family or whatever. He wasn't really still in it or whatever. If I'm not doing shit, you're doing shit to my family, whatever. That's something that I'm like, okay, maybe I would snitch. But if I am actually having some type of affiliate inside that gang and still working with you, no, I'm not snitching. I think that's dumb for you to snitch. If you're still affiliated and doing shit with it. If you're doing the illegal activities, you're still having a chance of going to jail anyway. You know what the fuck you're doing. That's just me. I feel like if you're breaking the law already and you're doing the stuff that's basically you're already being charged for, why am I snitching on the other people? Because now you're just bringing your other homeboys down. And so basically, if you're doing the same crime as me, you're going to bring me down so that because they want to convict me more. You're going to go ahead and snitch on me and bring me down so you can get. No, now let's switch this up a bit. Let's talk about it. So now, if me and you, right? Yeah, this got real good.
Because I was waiting for Josh to say something.
I'm sorry, Josh. Now I got to get this. Me and you both doing the same crime right now. I want to hear what the fuck you going to say so I know if I got to commit a crime with you or not. But me and you. Me and you doing the same crime, right? Me and you doing the same crime, right, Nefe? And they are more out for me. And they telling you're getting 16 years just like me. But if you could snitch and you got your girl have a kid come in, you have a little 3-year-old at home, you gonna snitch on me to get that? I have nothing but my mom and my family. Okay. You gonna snitch on me?
What did I tell you earlier? I said I understand it. And the reason why I wouldn't, it's just the fact of what does that message show? Like,
that's not answering my question.
Would you fucking listen before I'm getting to your fucking answer? Shit, God,
he's not. Okay.
Yes, I am, bro. I understand. Like, I wouldn't snitch, and this is for the reason. You happy? Okay. So follow me on this. Follow me on this path. The reason why I wouldn't snitch is the fact of I understand the lesson that it shows that you go down with you accept the consequences that come with your actions. That's why I wouldn't snitch. Thank you. Now, Josh, I wanted to ask you, what do you feel about this? Because we've shut you out for a little bit.
Whose side are you on?
So I know how you was talking about like Gunna. I don't know. I feel like you was trying to say basically Gunna snitched, but
I wasn't trying to say he snitched. I want to make that clear because I honestly don't believe that he snitched. What I'm saying is,
but the thing is, what? Okay, he said that YSL is a gang, right?
That's the reason why I pointed that out to y'all is because that's the big reason why people are saying he's a snitch.
But that's what I'm saying. But how can you say, okay, if you was in Gunna's shoes, you was in that courtroom and you said YSL is a gang?
I don't think that Gunna really had much affiliate. I think that Gunna has always been collateral damage in this whole RICO case to begin with, from everything that I know.
So you can see why Gunna did it. You would have did the same thing.
That's what I'm saying, because he has no really. They said he was in the car with Thug. I can imagine me being a homeboy with a car and me being in the car with my homeboy. He probably doing some illegal shit, and then we both in the car. Or they say he was wearing a chain in the video that also had YSL. So it's like, I mean, I don't know much about like all that Gunna has did. So that's why I'm like, I can kind of understand more of Gunna's thing. But when it comes to other people snitching, is what I'm trying to get to, and why I was using kind of like a Thug. I was using their names more so for the example than the actual situation as an example. Like, I'm using their names as in me, Gunna, and Thug are both friends. And if they both committed the same crime, it would be kind of shitty if Gunna snitched. However, Gunna is not really doing shit, which I feel like he's trying to clear up and shit like that in the song. I think that whatever's going on, whatever. Like, just keep... I don't know. I'm done talking because I don't like these faces y'all making. Whatever.
I'm listening, bro.
It's just I was trying to explain it. You kept cutting me off.
Yeah, like
but you're asking me questions.
I was asking like rhetorical questions.
But bro, you were going. I ain't gonna lie. I literally understood where he was going. You're going a different.
But I can't remember now. So.
Oh, but I'm sorry. You asked me real questions.
You got past.
Well, I took them because I took them serious. Because I wanted. Because I'm
that durag you got on, huh?
I was asking questions, but like I was answering them. If that makes sense. But it's okay.
All right.
You cleared it up.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
We saw it on that.
Why you? Yes,
I just gotta know if you're 10 toes down.
I'm 10 toes down for Gunna for sure.
I bet.
And Thug too, bro. I still fuck with Thug.
We live by the thug code. Don't snitch, y'all. Peace and love. Stay safe.